So can you tell the audience your full Thai name and your nickname?
Okay. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Shira Prastakato. You can call me Ploy. I'm 26 years old. Currently, I'm working as a cabin crew with AirAsia Berhad, based in Malaysia.
Wow. And the best thing is Ploy is IU graduate. So yeah, it's alumni, right?
Uh,
Okay, so how long have you been working in AirAsia?
um, yeah, I've been flying for 1 year already. Yeah, I'm quite
Mm.
senior. I'm just do my contract
Mhm.
extension. Yeah, last month. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. And why AirAsia? Why did you choose AirAsia?
Actually, I'm quite familiar with how they work. I always use Asia flight to travel from Royal to Bangkok,
Uh-huh.
and when I look at the cabin crew, they look professional, So I straight my mind to make up myself like I want to be one of them. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all.
Interesting. I mean, you don't want to apply to like Singapore airline or maybe, other airline.
At that time, at that period, it's just only AirAsia open, and after that, Singapore Airline was opening as well. I also applied Singapore Airline, and then I got the final interview, but I cannot join them because I'm on the training period with AirAsia.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So you were actually being called for Singapore airline interview, but you couldn't attend because
Yeah.
you're already on AirAsia training, right?
Yes, correct.
Oh, that's a tough decision, isn't it?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I already signed for the bond. If I leave Asia, I have to pay back to them.
Yes,
So
yes,
cannot.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least you get your first experience as a flight attendant here, and maybe it's a stepping stone. Who knows in the coming, I don't know, 5, 10 years, if you wanna join other airline, you already got your experience over here. So it's a good start.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, correct. It's a good start. That's why I want to join here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it's because you really like the red uniform.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I look at the AirAsia cabin crew, I always get this feeling like their red uniform. It's like very cool, very attractive, very eccentric.
uh,
Like, okay, because other
uh,
airlines don't wear red, like bright red like that, right?
yes, yes, correct.
So it's good. I thought you joined AirAsia because of you like the bright red.
One of the reason.
Okay. So why did you choose become a flight attendant? I mean, most of your friends became a teacher, or were you already like thinking of becoming a teacher, but you changed your mind, or what made you become a flight
Uh,
attendant?
okay. To be honest with you,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
cabin crew salary, the cabin crew salary is more higher than other position. Is we get the comparison, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah. This is one of the reason I want to
mm-hmm.
join. And now I'm blank. I'm
That's
blank.
okay.
Uh, yeah. Next question, please.
Okay. But were you like considering other
Mm,
job or occupation before you decide, okay, I'm gonna set myself to
mm.
be a cabin crew because when you are traveling, you look at one of the cabin crew and kind of gives you that inspiration feeling. But were you already looking at other option of occupation?
Yeah. Let's say if I cannot manage to be a cabin crew, I may become a teacher, or I will further studying
Mhm.
my studying abroad, or
Okay,
maybe apply teacher job in private school. Yeah,
okay,
something like this. Mm.
I see. All right. So the next question is a little bit interesting, and a lot of people probably want to know this, is that the career path in the next like 10 or 15 years, okay? And is there like age limit for like cabin crew? Because we always see cabin crew, very beautiful, very young. What's gonna happen with cabin crew once they reach like 40 or like 50? Is there a career pathway that maybe you know?
Uh, Actually, enjoy what I just enjoying myself. I love what
Mhm.
I do. So for me, I may jump to full service ally because Asia is budget ally. Like,
Right, right,
yeah, I may jump to full service ally, or uh maybe can be the management position.
right.
Yeah,
Okay,
and for the age of retirement, it depends on the ally. But for
okay, I
Asia,
see.
it's 65 years old
Oh, right,
of
65.
retirement age. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's quite long.
It's actually quite
So
high. I think teacher is like
yes,
60.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's quite high. And what else?
Yeah, so
Um,
so if let's say if AirAsia is your stepping stone, let's this be our little secret. What's your next stop will be? What are you thinking to join like a full service airline, like you said? What do you have in
what
mind?
mine is? Sorry.
Yeah, what do you have in mind of your next stop? Which airline do you want to apply?
Uh, from me, I want to join Singapore Airline because now Singapore Airline is the best
In
full
Asia?
service airline in the world, right? Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not sure in Asia or in the world,
I see. Okay,
but
okay.
it's on top. Yeah,
Or
it's
maybe
on
you
top
don't you
10.
don't want to join like Middle Eastern airline, like quant I don't know, maybe also like European, like Qantas, American Airlines, or
It's
Etihad.
very far.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
it is very
homesick.
far.
I want to
Okay.
be in Asia only.
Okay, I see. I see.
It's
That's one of the
very far.
reason. So you want to be close within Asia, so you can, whenever you miss your family, you can just go back in a blink, right? I see.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. Yeah.
So, could you tell us a little bit about your job interview process, your recruitment story? How was it like? Since you said this is the first job, I mean the second job interview, and the first was your Air Asia. So how was it like?
Okay, I always follow the ally from social media,
Ah,
For
okay.
AirAsia, I knew the news from Instagram.
Ah,
I
okay.
followed their Instagram, yeah, so
Mhm.
I apply.
I see. All right. And when you apply, how long was it to get you called to the job interview
uh from me, if I don't mistaken, I fill up the application form, and 1 week after that they will send the email to you, the invitation email for you. Yeah.
was
And
that?
they will tell you uh the location of interview stage and the time. Yeah.
And the interview is online or on site?
On site. For
Okay.
me, last time I went to interview in Dongmyeong International Airport, uh,
Right.
in the
So
airport.
so at that
So
time,
the booster is from Malaysia.
okay.
It's not from Thai. It's not
Yes.
from Thailand.
And at that time, your position was in Riyadh,
Um, yeah.
where
At the
so
time,
so
I
you
am
have to
in Roy.
fly, you have to fly to Don Muang for your interview
Yes.
then.
Yeah, and using Asia flight.
Oh,
So I
okay.
can tell the recruiter that I always use Asia flight
Okay, that's your
because only
secret.
Asia operating that airport.
Okay. Okay, good one, good one. So during your job interview, um, was it very difficult? Like, do you have to do any kind of test or something?
Actually, at that time, there is no taste, but for me, it's luck together. It's mean for me, the
Mhm.
interview per se is quite hectic. You have to go there in the early morning.
How
Um,
early is morning? Sorry.
yeah, early morning until late evening. Yeah,
Uh,
just
uh,
to complete the whole process. So you must be ready for mentally and physically as well,
I
because
see.
you have to stay there all day, And what
Okay.
else?
So you said from morning until night. So how many interviews did you undergo? Was it more than one interview?
Actually, it's two interview.
Okay.
First, after I reach the room, the airport, I
Mhm.
mean the interview room, they will check your height and your weight, and then you have to fill up the application form again. It's the
Mhm.
hard copy, and then they will give you the number. Uh, Next, you have to submit the documentation.
Mhm.
The documentation is including the TOEIC test as well, TOEIC score.
Okay.
You
Uh-huh.
have to, they request 650
Okay.
above. Yeah, 650 above. And then after submit the documentation, they will call your number, and then you go to the table, which is the recruiter sit there, and then they
Mhm.
will ask you um many questions.
Yes, yes, I know it.
It's like a simple question. They want to see the first impression of you. Like they will ask you to introduce yourself.
I
Why you
think
want
this
to be a
is
cabin crew? Yeah,
so
the
this is
basic
a
question.
HR stuff, right? Did you also
Yeah, yeah,
the second interview, was it a user interview? Like more of technical being cabin crew and flight
yeah. The
attendants?
second interview is more tough because it's about attitude questions.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. And were you confident then? Like, um, okay, I feel confident, like I'm gonna get this job. Did you have that feeling when you're being interviewed?
No, because it's my first time to do the interview. Yeah, I never did the interview with any company
I
or
see.
any cabin crew interview before, so I feel nervous. So I'm not confident. But uh, yeah, if it's mean for you, it's gonna be yours.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also believe
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So how long was it until from that point, like the interview, until you being called, like, okay, congratulations, you got accepted. How long was it until they announced?
Actually, we knew already that we get the job at that day, at the interview
Oh,
date.
they
Yeah.
announced it straight away.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah. After we know the result, we go to the room, and then they will brief about the salary, the benefit, the company information, something like this.
I
Yeah.
see, I see. Okay. Was I was just curious, was there a question in the job interview, like if you get accepted, how much salary do you want to get? Did they throw this question at you? No?
Oh no.
No? Okay.
Oh, it's a hard
But
question as well.
like in the announcement of the job seeking on the AirAsia page, did they announce the range of the salary there?
Yeah, they announced. They
Oh, okay.
announced.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that maybe that's why. All right.
Yeah.
Now back to the last two question, which is about your adjustment after your
Mm-mm.
graduation to, like, searching for what you want to do, and maybe at the early stage of your work life balance. how did you adjust your work-life balance when you just like graduate and thinking of like what to do next?
Um, After graduation, actually at that time I have nothing much to do. I straight away to help my sister in her business. So at the time, I was a bar manager, where I learned the managerial skills, you know.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So and it's customer service skill as well. So I think it's a good experience for me. So I can use this experience to, I mean, what
Did you
to
talk
use
about
for
that
apply this era. Yeah, it can relate to a cabin crew job.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
did you talk about this experience at your job interview?
Yeah, I have to. I
Okay,
have
that's
to.
good. That's good.
Yes.
So you were
Yeah.
talking about how you being
Mm.
bar manager, doing all these hospitality experiences related to cabin crew job, right?
Yes. Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So you actually didn't work the job that you really wanted, but there was some was there other job other than this bar manager?
Um, just a bar manager, as actually, just a bar
Okay.
manager. Yeah.
So last question before closing statement. How did you improve your English from like, back then when I met you, you were very shy. I know you're very shy to like
No, I'm
this
still shy.
to
I'm
this.
still shy. Um, wait. Let me
Yeah, yeah,
let
yeah.
me let
All
me
good.
read the script. um. Oh my god. um. So from its start itself, I'm aware that English is the important language, right?
Hmm.
English is the world language in an aviation sector. They use English as their only means of communication. Uh, Now I'm still improving my language, as now I'm entering myself with TOEIC. It's a platform for company to check their candidates' English level of proficiency. So
Hmm.
every 4 or 5 months, I will go back to Thailand to do TOEIC test. When I get the result, I know where my English level. Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
to improving my English skills. Uh, for me, when on my free time, yeah, I always watch movie or listen to music. It's the basic thing, but it's helped a lot, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's basically no special thing, just drilling through the things that we like, right? Like music,
Yes.
movies.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling my student as well. You gotta love,
It's a basic thing, but it
yeah,
helps a
you
lot.
gotta love English first through many things that, music, movies.
Mhm.
Well, do you have any suggestion for the students at maybe maybe first or second year or fourth year students who will be thinking on, embarking flight attendance
Mm,
journey, or
mm.
maybe just advice generally for the students?
Okay. First thing first, you have to know what is your goal. You have to set up your goal first, and then um, just be yourself. As I can tell, just be yourself. If it's meant for you, it's gonna be yours.
Mhm.
And try to be prepared and ready all the time. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Floyd, for having us. Okay, I know it's not easy. You have a very tight schedule, and hopefully,
Yeah.
this interview will be beneficial for the students. Okay, because all
Yeah,
the
I hope.
students will get inspiration from you.
Mhm. You're welcome, teacher.
Okay.